Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of the bill and agree that there is a need for security incidents to be dealt with promptly at our borders, given that we are living in a highly globalized world with more people moving in and out of Singapore's borders and in the face of threats of terrorism. Under the bill, Immigration and Checkpoints Authority officers will have the authority to perform security screenings, carry out search and seizure duties, and arrest suspects within and in the vicinity of immigration checkpoints. They will also be able to respond to incidents, conduct preliminary investigations, and take steps to contain a situation when police officers are not yet at the scene. The bill will also allow ICA officers to collect personal identifiers such as photographs, passport details, and fingerprints. While the intent is to enable the home team to deal with security incidents at checkpoints more promptly by having ICA officers perform protective security functions in support of police officers, I have some questions on the expansion of the role of the ICA officers and how they are being prepared to take on these additional duties. This is given that the ICA officers are empowered under this bill to carry out search and seizure duties and arrest suspects for offences under any written law. First, the Integrated Checkpoints Command Policy was launched in 2015 to achieve greater operational coordination and provide clearer lines of responsibility and command for the officers from ICA, Singapore Police Force, and Central Narcotics Bureau working together at the checkpoints. For example, faster operational responses and more successful interceptions of persons and vehicles of interest. With the ICA officers taking on duties of the police, how would this impact the lines of responsibility across the various elements of the home team in carrying out their work at our checkpoints? Second, ICA officers are already dealing with large numbers of travellers daily, while under expectations from travellers for timely clearance at checkpoints. Will arrangements be made to ease ICA officers into their new duties so that the additional duties are not too onerous? Third, a direct entry sergeant in ICA would have undergone a 16-week non-residential ICA basic course for sergeants at the Home Team Academy, while a direct entry sergeant in the police force would have undergone 6 months of residential training, including lessons in criminal law, physical training, community policing, as well as leadership development. Males are required to be PES A or PES B1L1 in order to qualify as a direct entry sergeant in the police force, whereas only a PES A or B grade is required for ICA officers. What measures are being taken to better prepare our ICA officers so that they are able to carry out their new functions under the bill? Lastly, the starting salary range for a direct entry sergeant in ICA is lower than the starting salary range for a direct entry sergeant in the police force. The starting monthly salary for a higher NITEC or GCE O-level qualified direct entry sergeant in ICA is between $1,670 to $1,880 per month, while the starting monthly salary for a higher NITEC, GCE O-level or qualified direct entry sergeant in the police force is between $1,820 to $2,170 per month. Would the salaries of ICA officers be adjusted to take into account the additional duties that they are expected to perform? Thank you.